We're live in Doylestown, Pennsylvania, the Bucks Townies. Bucks County's #1 investigative journalist doing journalism. We've got Gilmar here on the buttons. That's it, Gilmar? You got no words for us?
Hey, guys. We're here behind the keys. There's no GoPro today.
Oh, no, there's no GoPro today.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'll insert a picture of me above here just so you guys know what I look like. I totally dropped
the ball on that.
Oh, that's fine, dude. We're killing it.
Can you just get up and put your head in front of this camera real quick?
Oh, let me stand over here.
Stop it. We got to get your outfit. Come over here and do a quick spin around, Gilmar. We got the outfit of the day: corduroy jacket, fresh Levi's. What do we call these shoes?
Penny loafers.
Gifted to me by Gunner.
Gunner, he's a good guy. Do you know Gunner?
I don't think I do.
But nobody knows this guest tonight.
Hey.
We've got Oscar Mikols, leader of OM Media, based in Doylestown. Honestly, he's right down the street from us, and he also has a podcast too. I think, would you just say how many episodes have you guys done?
This will be 17 that we just did today.
17 episodes.
17 episodes.
He's cruising fast. I feel like they just started, but we welcome you to the show.
I'm excited to be here.
Buttons.
Boom.
God, Gilmar's producing tonight.
I was showing his stuff on the screen.
He's got a lot of buttons.
He's got good stuff on the screen, dude.
So Oscar,
I like the screen. That's nice.
Yeah, the screen is a nice touch. This is one of the reasons why we came back to the studio, doing it like on the fly. We would like be talking about something or want to talk about something you were working on, and then we would be like, "Oh yeah, so that's cool."
Just a
bit. Yeah.
But if you don't know Oscar, you are on the forefront of content creation and photography and videography of the luxury real estate, construction, and I would also say hospitality industry. You travel quite a bit to hotels to support different companies' marketing, media, storytelling for their brands and different things like that. You are probably one of the best in the country doing it right now. I would say that confidently. Wouldn't you agree, Gilmar?
Yeah, he's got great stuff. I love watching.
Consistently.
Yeah.
And in terms of reputation and overall appeal, he's got the best beard in the business.
Good beard.
Dang.
So the home show.
Many highlights.
So the home show. That was all riffing, dude. That's not even, my page is blank right now. What made you decide to get into podcasting with like everything else you've got going on? Because you're probably, busy person to busy person. You're a busy guy. So respectfully.
Yeah. It's a great question. I feel like, with COVID, before COVID, I had the idea, like I was just mentioning, and we had lunch, 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and you were like, yeah, like we have this podcast, and you wanted me to come on then, and I don't know, it just didn't work out or whatever. But with that in mind, I was like, I want to talk to people that have been there, done that type of thing, especially in business, because I was still learning, I was still like growing and stuff, and I thought it'd be cool to talk to industry-specific people, like builders, interior designers, real estate agents, architects, whatever, and talk about their process, their workflow, how things happen, and like how things. Yeah, that was like, whoa, what just happened?
We got ghosts over here in the
Yeah,
corner. I think the light went off. I'll turn it back on.
It's fine. Right. Oh, that one, yeah.
But yeah, so I was like, I want the community to know who they're working with, because the real estate construction industry was like popping at the time when COVID happened. I was like, this is the great time to start a podcast about this. Yeah, it still kind of is to some degree.
And the peak to the valley, like we all thought we were gonna die one week, and then the next week we like didn't have enough employees.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts.
It was insane. And at that time, it was just me, right? Like I was a solo team. I was doing invoicing, HR, whatever. I mean, HR for myself to keep my sanity.
That's funny. The second thing you mentioned is HR.
Yeah.
One-man show. Yeah,
he get in trouble with himself.
So much HR.
Dude, my boss was
I was being so inappropriate.
It's being bad at work.
I was drinking on the job.
Seriously, it was bad. Anyways, but like it was so busy, and I was like, man, like there are so many shitty contractors out there. Like respectfully, like it happens running a business, and none that like I'm close with personally. Right? Like, I've just seen shitty builds and stuff like that. And it's just like, damn, like, I feel bad for homeowners that have to, like, go through that. And I've been through it specifically, not with, like, construction, thank God. But like that's a lot of money people are spending on their home to get something fixed, remodeled, or new construction, and it just doesn't come together for them, and that's like their biggest asset. It's sad. Yeah. It sucks. And I want community members to know like who are the people, you know, out there that are like respected in the industry, and like you know you're gonna get a good final product.
That actually makes a lot of sense, because the level of work you're doing just corresponds with the level of guests that you're having on. So it's not foolproof trust system, but if you're on the show, you're kind of it's part of it'd be funny if you got so successful that people like use your show as a qualifying process for homeowners. It could happen. I'm not even saying that jokingly. Like that's literally not, because your work, like the level of, I think when someone is serious about one thing, like you can kind of like give them slack and like trust that they're going to be serious about another thing. Like Michael Jordan in basketball and then Michael Jordan in baseball.
And then golf.
They let him just play baseball because he was so good at basketball. Hey, I'm Andrew Mann, owner of Revival Building Group. Thanks for listening to our show. Don't forget to hit subscribe.
It's kind of true. I never even thought of it that way. And that's not even like the end goal. It's just like, I just want to share with community members locally, like, here's what's happening in this industry. A home it's a need. It's not a want, right? Like you need a home to, I mean, I guess you don't, but for most people it's a need, right? And you're in it for 90% of your day, 80% of your day. A lot of people work remote now after COVID. Like maybe not everyone, but in my mind, like I love to come home and feel good. Like it's like, you know, I have my mood lighting. I just say, you know, whatever, Alexa, you know, set the mood or whatever. And I get to just come home and relax. And
do you have like a Mr. Rogers routine when you come home? Like you have
explain on that.
Like do you put on like a sweater and like put on your inside shoes?
I definitely put on my inside shoes. Got some Birks now that I just slide on.
Like I could see you just like sliding into your kitchen.
It depends on the day, I guess. Day I had. But sometimes I guess. Pour myself a drink after the day.
What so like overall your business is focused on like those relative areas, like I guess the general area is architecture, hospitality, construction.
Yeah.
Why if like you're as talented as like you've become, like you could video or photograph like whatever you want, like why are you focused on those things? It's particular.
That's a great question. I don't think many people ask me that. I grew up watching like HGTV, just like it was just always on. I think my mom always just had it on, and I would like catch myself. I'm like, damn, 3 hours just passed, and I'm still on Property Brothers episode 40.
It is a time warp channel.
It is.
Well, I guess not anymore, but back in the day, you could get lost on some HGTV.
Yeah, for sure. The
Property Brothers or something like that.
But like the older one, like This Old House and stuff. Like I don't know what it is. I just like enjoy watching it. And I think because I can't actually do it, like yourself, like I could never swing a hammer. You know, I'd measure 6 times and cut once and still get it wrong. Like that's just who I am. I don't know. Creative person. Like I love to see the final product come together. I also like, I don't know, I'm just passionate with working with these people because I know how much like blood, sweat, and tears goes into a project from all aspects, like the design side, the build side, the communication between the clients, like what they expect, like what their vision was. I just thought it was dope, and I just enjoy shooting it. I never got into shooting like people, like weddings and all that stuff. I did, but I just didn't enjoy it. I don't know, something about something that doesn't talk to me, move, or, you know.
No, dude, weddings, I don't see you doing weddings. Oh. I see him more as like a Carlo. Like doing like actual film productions, like going from doing weddings to doing construction to doing like that's like we have a friend that just kind of like just was doing content for businesses and then just kept going further and further and further with it.
What's he doing now?
I think he strictly is considered a cinematographer.
Nice.
I think that's like what you're like lighting and cinema, like that's so like he's always part of like he's like always like a member of like a bigger team. I guess.
Gaffing crews and stuff.
Sure, whatever that is. But I watch his YouTube channel. And it's always that's probably where I've gotten a lot of like my technical increase in like knowledge of like photography and cinematography in the last year or so. So it's like cool to understand a little bit more about that field, to have respect for the level of work you do. And then like you have Gilmar and like all these other different people in the industry, not necessarily competing, but there's all these different styles, and like you have a unique style that I think comes from like your thorough process, like as you take the picture and then also like a little bit of editing. Like, what is it like when you're like on a job or working with a client on a building or a hotel? How do you get the shots that you do, and like how do you know that that's going to be the angle, or is it like kind of just testing, because you don't take too many pictures?
Yeah, it's a great point.
A lot of people come in and they just million pictures and then they delete all the bad ones.
Yeah, I used to be that, right? Like I used to do that. I think depending on the client and like what the job is, like if we're talking like super high end commercial with like, you know, hospitality where they're paying a ton of money, like tens of $1,000s for a shoot and like flying us out there or something, like there's like scouting, location scouting and stuff. So they'll tell us like, you know, they'll send over a gallery of just like raw photos, like iPhone photos, and be like, hey, here's the areas we want to shoot. Here's multiple different angles from that area, so you can kind of see like what the room looks like, size it up. And then we put together like a workflow slideshow of like what that's going to look like. And we, you know, kind of recommend here's the best angle for that. And then we also like, depending if it's interior or exterior, we have like a sun calculator, see where the sun will be that time of day. Like that's like, you know, the premium style of a shoot. But if we're just doing like a middle of the road interior design or for a local builder or something, like it's kind of show up, get a quick walkthrough of the property, see like what highlights were important to them, like unique features, areas that they built or designed or whatever. And, you know, go through and I look at the address and all that stuff before, so I know like where the sun will be on what time of day and which way the house faces and all that stuff. 'Cause like that's pretty important. But we manipulate light like in every photo a ton. So like one final image is made up of like 20 different exposures blended together in Photoshop. So that's from like the photo side. From video, it's like, for me, that's a feel thing. Like when I'm there, like what do I feel when I'm standing in that space? Is it moody? Is it bright? Is it airy? Is it, you know, dramatic? Is it, you know, crystal clean and like you want to be, you know, have a fun vibe to it? It just really depends on like when you walk into the space. Like for me, it's all a feel thing. Like for base bare bones answer, like I need to feel what I want to shoot.
So Jedi instincts, check.
Little ninja action.
Are there pictures that like, is there pictures or shots that are just like the staple picture? Like you're gonna get that picture of like the pot filler or something like that. Like, is there anything like that like you can kind of just like you're always gonna do, or people always want?
Everyone's so different. Like if I asked you like what you would want versus say, I don't know, John Gemme Construction, throw that out there, probably totally different, right? Like you see things one way, you're like, that's special to me, and he might see it completely different. For me, I love 1-point perspectives where everything shows in like a 2D dimension almost. It's just like when your eye sees it from like an actual photograph, it's like, whoa. It's like almost like you need to stop to look at it. And I don't know. I appreciate straight lines. Horizontals are really clean. Verticals are really clean. Naturally lit like that. I don't know. My favorite shot, if I were to pick any shot for an interior shot of a residential home, would be the kitchen. Straight on shot. If there's like a kitchen island with a stove behind it, nice cabinetry. A lot of texture and details that show through a 2D point of view.
What type of photography are you into but you don't do?
I love golf photography, but I mean, like I dabble.
I did not expect that at all. That was not what I was expecting. I didn't even know that was a thing until he said it. Yeah. Golf photography?
There's a guy.
Why? Like just like the landscapes or like people playing golf? Like what?
I don't even think I need people involved. I think it is like the landscape.
Just like the turf?
Yeah.
You're a grass guy.
Dude, that's so wild you say that. I'm literally going through like a battle with my lawn right now.
Yeah.
Me and that lawn fight every day. Dude, have you ever stood out on a golf course at 6 a.m. when the birds are chirping, the sun's coming up? You're like, where else would I want to be?
Nah, I'm usually getting there around 1.
12
I've got nothing but problems from like 6 a.m. until 1.
Fair enough. Yeah, like in the summertime, it's like I'll wake up at 5 a.m. and I'll go play over at, I forget what it's called, on 263 there next to the Wawa. There's like that little 9-hole course heading back there.
Dude, I don't know.
I don't know.
I only know like over there's like Look Away.
Heritage Creek.
Heritage Creek.
Yeah,
I've never played that.
9-hole course. It like starts in the woods and then it goes through like a Toll Brothers community. It's only 9 holes. But I'll wake up at like 5 and I'll tee off at 6 a.m. and I'll be done by 7:15. And then I start my day.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's
I
like
got to check that out because like I definitely need to practice.
It's a great spot to
And
practice.
I'm playing like all like these legit places as bad as I am.
See, you just tossed Look Away out there. I was like, whoa. That place.
Oh yeah, like that's not even like I'm not gonna do it. There's some places around here that we play at that are it's nice to like run into or play with people that are just as good as me at places like that, because like sometimes it gets real serious. Like the nicer the club, the more risk you are running into someone that takes it too seriously.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people, like, I don't care who I'm playing with or, like, how they're playing. It's like, I just want to play my game.
And then you also have, like, the club rats that hang out there that think they own the grass, that are, like, that snitch on you if you drive the golf cart anyway. And they snitch because they know if they said something to your face, you would just rear naked choke them. And be like, what about Vietnam?
What did you say?
Oh, man. I'll drive where I want. That didn't actually happen.
I can imagine
Could have almost happened. Anyway, we're about off.
Does Gilmore golf?
I do not.
No?
No.
We took Gilmore golfing one time.
I've been golfing once. I've been to Top Golf twice. That's about my extent. I'm more like basketball, soccer type of person.
All right.
Yeah, but
They have a thing now where you can play soccer at a golf course. They
Oh,
make
yeah?
the hole, like, the size of the hole.
oh, I've seen that.
It
Yeah.
actually looks pretty wild. I'm not a great soccer player, so I'd probably watch. But
I don't know why they would ever. That's ridiculous.
Well, I've seen videos of people playing it.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
One thing I could get behind is archery golf.
Archery golf.
Yeah, I couldn't even get behind frisbee golf.
I don't think I've ever frisbee golfed.
Have you ever met somebody that plays frisbee golf though?
Yeah, I
it's
have.
called disc golf, right?
Disc golf,
Is that
yeah,
what we're talking about?
disc
You
golf.
play.
I don't. I never
That's how
have.
you smoke them out. You call it the wrong thing, and he's like, "I believe it's called disc golf."
It's not ping pong. It's table tennis.
Yeah, I'm not against tossing a frisbee, but I don't know if I want to play disc golf. You know, I'll toss. I
I don't know if it's so much. I don't. There's two things about disc golf that are probably preventing me from enjoying it. One, I'm terrible at throwing disc. Throwing the disc.
throwing a disc.
And then also it's the people. I tend to see like the people that are into disc golf are just like,
Just not your people.
yeah, I can't quite put my thumb on it,
Mm.
but like a lot of folks that like instead of going to church, they go to Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm.
Like they believe in Dungeons and Dragons as like a religion,
Mm.
not even a game.
Mm.
As a game, it's probably cool. Never played it.
I'll definitely play D&D. That shit looks like fun.
I really get into the places, the pictures of people's basements that just like. I would play Dungeons and Dragons if your basement had like a waterfall in it and like a dragon. Like there's some of these basements are insane.
Dude,
It's like the wives are like, "What have you been doing down here for a year?" And then like they'll take a picture of the basement and they'll be like, "Oh god damn, transformation."
I just photographed one in the summer last year, and the house must have been, I don't know, $10 million.
Yes.
Right here in Bucks County. This guy custom built his basement for Dungeons and Dragons. It's insane.
That's sick.
$10 million house, Dungeons and Dragons basement. I'm in.
I'm going to drop you the photo so you can put it on this episode. It's wild. Like, you're talking waterfalls. This guy had it. Like,
Yeah, drop us the
he had
photos.
secret doors
I
and
want to see
stuff.
these
Yeah,
selfishly.
I want to see it,
It
dude.
was crazy.
See, like if somebody pulled up like that, I would play.
Mm.
I would commit a part of my life to it if you had a setup like that. But I'm not playing on some basic setup.
Yeah, I'm not playing at the kitchen table.
Right?
We gotta start somewhere.
Life is short, Gilmar.
You
And
want-
you can't be doing like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna get into like climbing, you might as well climb Everest.
I like rock gyms.
Yeah, but if you're gonna put the effort in, like why? Like why do all that? Why sweat if you're not gonna just? Do you feel the same way?
Hey, if you're going to do it 110%, right?
Your work
Is that what
says
it is?
that, so like I'm thinking you're probably likely to climb Everest.
I mean, I think I would train first, but I would try it maybe.
Oh yeah, well that's what I'm saying. Like you work up to it. It's all mission. I'm not saying the next week you just climb Everest. I'm saying, but like you start getting into rock climbing, you like it. You might as well get ready to.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably try it in my lifetime. Go out with a bang.
What a go out with a bang.
Last thing you
just
do.
like the last thing he does is he just last breath of air. They're like, he's too old to climb it. He's like, no, I promised myself I would die.
Gray beard.
It's like Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
I always forget about that movie. He's very, very sneaky.
Love that movie. It's a good movie.
What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Oh man,
Because he's low key like an insanely successul movie. Because he's created like Uncut Gems all the way through Billy Madison.
There's so many good
Grown
ones.
Ups.
I think Big Daddy's probably.
Big Daddy's.
Big Daddy's at times.
I mean, Happy Gilmore's just a classic. Like I laugh every time I watch
Big Daddy's good. What do you want? What do you want to eat? What do you want to eat from Frankenstein? Dirty package of ketchup. It's like, all right, like, what?
Scuba Steve.
You know, every parent watched that movie growing up because that was like our childhood. How old are you?
33.
Yeah. So it was our childhood. We'll say that movie.
Mm.
So every parent watched that with their kid, and they were just like, God damn it.
Mm.
This can't be it. My kid is literally just gonna start thinking his name is Frankenstein and like go rogue on me.
Dude,
But then he starts making good decisions.
When he lays the newspaper down, I lost it.
Oh yeah, when he pees on the bed.
Dude, I lost it first time I saw that.
Forget it, I'm up. That
you-
apartment's sick though.
Yeah, that was a sick apartment.
Yeah.
So
Funny I had
sick.
money.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
like do you like if you like, what's your style? I haven't been to your house, so I'm assuming you got some style. You got lighting.
Yeah.
Are you like farmhouse style or are you Billy
I think
Big
because
Daddy
the house.
industrial style?
I mean, if I had to choose, I would go with like Big Daddy industrial
style.
style. Like I like that a lot. But that's like very like bachelor pad, you know. It's hard to. I mean, maybe some women are into that. I don't know. But me and my girl Lindsay, we have like farmhouse, 1933 farmhouse. It's pretty, man. Like she's great at design. Like I just let her. You want that? Sounds good to me. Looks
That's
good.
a good way to go about
She's
it.
like paint trenching walls and stuff. I'm like, this is pretty much what I photograph every day.
Nice.
You know, like she's just got that design eye. It's pretty. She's
What-
got like little knickknacks that just like make sense for the space, and like my brain doesn't work that way.
Knickknacks. I hope she doesn't listen to this.
Oh, she's listening.
You
To
can't call your lady stuff knickknacks.
this. Oh, she loves it. Like we go knickknacking.
So, oh, that's dangerous. What? So, like your landscape, you're outside, she's inside.
100%.
Okay.
Like, I mow lawn, weed whack, take care of the plants and stuff. She's getting into it though. Like we just built these like raised garden beds for her. Still in the process actually, but probably gonna finish that when I get home today. I think we're late to the season of growing plants.
Not really. Like things are kind of
Veggies.
behind right now.
It's
It was
colder than it.
41 degrees
Yeah.
yesterday morning.
Yeah, it was cold. Yeah, it was cold this morning too.
I think things are going to be late to grow.
Yeah, like this time last year, it was hot. It was like hot.
But they were like, there was no trees or leaves on the trees. I was going to say trees on the leaves. Whoa. There was no leaves on the trees like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I feel like in the last 2 weeks, boom, everything happened.
Yeah. Everything's growing. Allergies messing me up.
When you're like photographing properties, like what's the best season to photograph a house, in your opinion?
I like the fall.
The fall.
Everything's really colorful, vibrant. It's not too hot. Everything just look. You know, the most beautiful things are right before they die.
Mm.
In life, in nature.
I'm with it. I agree.
Yeah,
that's
it's
like-
just
that's
like
like a-
bonfire season. Like everyone's like, you know, got their cinnamon lattes or whatever
Yeah.
they're into.
Pumpkin.
Spice lattes.
Are you drinking pumpkin spice?
You know, I hate to admit it, but I do. You know, I grab one now and then.
Something wrong with a pumpkin spice latte every now and then.
I can't do it like in the spring or the summer though. It's just that ain't right. I don't even think they offer them. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like watching Harry Potter in the summer.
Yeah, it's
You
crazy.
gotta watch it in the winter.
I've never heard that.
Right
Dude,
now-
the first Harry Potter is like a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It just happens. Like the whole movie doesn't take place at Christmas.
But it's like when their school season takes place, it's like
Yeah,
all
but
into
the
winter.
whole movie starts in the summer.
Yeah, I guess it does. But for some reason, I just watch it during the winter.
The
It's just a
biggest
thing I
parts
do.
of the movie happen before he even gets to school.
He gets all the letters and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've been living a lie. That movie came out in like 2007.
Hey, I live how I want, dog. I'll watch
how-
Harry Potter in the winter.
That's very true. You do live how you want. Nobody's stopping you there.
I'll watch Harry Potter in the winter.
He puts his pants on 2 legs at a time, guys.
No, I don't.
He jumps off the bed every day. I've seen him.
2 legs.
You've never seen my bed.
Yeah, I mean, no, yeah. Gilmar went on vacation with me one time, and that's what he did. He like came out of his room and just like jumped off the steps just into his pants.
Get the hell out of here.
It was crazy, Vert. I got up there.
Yeah, we went skiing.
Right.
Yeah, we went skiing. Gilmar.
I tried to go skiing.
Yeah, first time?
Yeah.
All right, where'd you go?
Gilmar, it was like Navy SEAL Hell Week for like, I don't know how long it was, but it felt like if you fought it down, you got down the mountain.
Yeah, I got down the mountain, dude.
And then he was just like, I did it. I'm going. Let's go.
Fuck this.
I was like, all right, cool. That's fine. You did it.
Where was it?
Vermont. Where was that? Sugar
Whoa.
Sugar Bush.
Yeah,
we took
Wow.
it.
Wow.
Yeah, we went down a crazy hill,
He's
dude.
probably like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was great.
I really thought I could do it though. I was like, I don't think it's impossible, but it's fucking sucked, dude. Like going down, falling, getting back up, falling.
Sugar Bush, that's a difficult starting mountain for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it's not like you've been water skiing or anything like that. Like the pure, the research we did leading up to it was just like, Gilmar, have you done any of these things? No, but he was like confident shit. So,
Yo, you gotta
so
have
I
that
was like, you know what? Let's do it.
Yeah.
We're going.
Yeah. I had no equipment. I had to rent stuff.
Oh,
Well, that's not uncommon.
I guess. But I didn't even have goggles, dude. You guys had to lend me goggles. That's how unprepared I was. I had no gloves.
But like, dude, it was like the goggles you had on were like $300 goggles. Like you would never just go buy all that stuff
Yeah.
for one. I don't even know, whole day of one run.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just like make it to the lodge and hit the bar.
Nah.
Hit the bar, dude.
I
We
wasn't-
just took him home and put him in a hot tub. We'd like lift him. We'd like carry him off the mountain.
Yo, I thought the ski dude was gonna have to like put me in the back and take me down. It was that bad,
We
bro.
refused.
Yeah, I was
my
like,
brother
fuck
was
it.
there. Dude, my brother's retired special forces, so like you cannot like my brother just doesn't quit.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't
Yeah.
quit at all.
And I
Like,
felt that.
my brother will be like literally dying, and
felt
he
that.
won't even tell you.
Yeah, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not quitting in front of these guys."
Yeah,
Like,
my
I'm
brother
not
was
doing that.
never gonna let you quit.
No,
My
he
brother
was
would be like,
not.
"Come on, that's not an option. We can't.
Yeah,
We'll get you." My brother would have built you a sled and saved you himself before he went and got those people out of pure respect for you.
nah, dude, you guys were very patient and encouraging, and I appreciate it.
I just kept going, or I just kept lapping you.
Yeah, you guys
I'm
were like,
patient. I didn't give a fuck.
yeah,
I was like, I'll
He'll be
keep.
fine. He'll be good.
I was going so fast around the mountain that I was like checking in on you every 5 minutes.
yeah, you were.
My brother's like, I'll hang out with him. You just go. And I'm like, you sure? And he's like, dude, I'm cold weather acclimatized. I'll just sit here.
Yeah,
I was like, what do you even says that? I'll see you later.
What do you mean you was like? What were
My
you
brother-
doing? Were you just laying there?
Falling,
Well,
dude.
like, he did pretty good. And then, like, you just like, I mean, you're just certain people are just not equipped to pick themselves up over 100 times.
dude. I got myself up every time,
Yeah, you did.
every time. But
That's a brutal day.
I've just never skied or done anything on snow ever, so
Do
that
you
was my
ski or
first time.
snowboard?
Yeah, I snowboarded for a long time. I used to go out to like Breckenridge and Heavenly a couple times and out that way. But I recently just bought a pair of skis and I would like to teach myself. 'Cause I
You've
feel-
never skied before?
Never skied in my life.
Why would you go from snowboarding to skiing?
Snowboarding is, I mean, not that skiing probably won't be, but snowboarding is like incredibly intense on the body, in my opinion. Like skiing, I feel like I see people and it's really leisurely in some, like when they're good, when you're good, you know. Like snowboarding, you're stuck one way. Like skis, you can kind of steer. Like snowboard, you got to like shift and jump and slide. It's like I could be completely wrong, but I just
mean,
feel
there's
like,
aspects to skiing that are absolutely terrible, but you're also not wrong.
I just like I see like 80-year-olds out there on skis, and I'm like, damn, he looks like he's just enjoying his day.
Yeah, but when you see an 80-year-old on a snowboarder, you're like, that guy's a legend.
That's a good point. I will not be a legend.
All right.
I hung it up. I sold it to some guy. He like drove 2 hours, picked up all my snowboarding gear, and I was like,
Oh, wait, you sold all your stuff?
I sold it all. Sold it all.
Hung it up. He's a
I was like,
skier
just
now.
give me some cash. Here you go.
He's a skier now.
Yeah. Next day, I bought skis. Didn't even use them. Season and it snowed a ton.
I love that. I love that mentality. All in, Oscar. That's what
what I
we're
did.
calling.
That's literally what I did.
Hey there, Gilmar from Amore Studios here. Thank you so much for checking out the podcast. Make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get back to the show.
What so like going back to your product here. Back to the podcast. What, like, why is your product or your approach more like why is it worth it? I guess that's what I'm trying to ask in a crude way.
I like
But
it.
like in a fancier way, I guess I would say like the investment in using you and your team. Like why? Like why work with you?
It's a great question. What industry is working with us? Like real estate or builders?
Contract killer.
Or contract killer?
No, I'm just kidding. Construction.
So I think it's nice. One, the experience that you're gonna get behind the camera. It's just something that I do every single day. I like to listen to the clients where I think a lot of photographers just come in and they just try and get the shots that they think's worth it.
Yeah.
But that might not always be like it's not my say what needs to be shot. It can be my recommendation. But like this is your project. Like I want to hear it all the way through. Like what your thoughts are, how you feel about it, what was special, what was not. And I take all those things and I put it into the product, right? So the final product is going to be what the client wants, you know? I also think being able to manipulate photos as well as I can is a leg up on our competition. I also think there's a lot of fish in the sea. Like we don't work for everyone, you know? Like we might not jive. Like it just might not work out, and so be it. That's the way business is.
There's also schedule.
Schedule, yeah.
Like there's so many people that like there's so many people that are requesting work, and then there's only so many photographers, so like you kind of have to like fit that in as well.
Yeah, like right now I'm booked until like early July right now. Pretty much 5 days a week. I'm even working some weekends, which I hate, but some of these clients have been with me since the start, so I'm like.
But you're also probably traveling to like the beach or something like
True.
that. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
do you make it when you like go to the beach or you're doing those extended, because I've traveled for work, and you have to kind of make the best of it because you're kind of out of place. You're not at home, so you kind of have to like, all right, cool, what am I gonna do for dinner?
Yeah, there's
like,
no Mr. Rogers schedule for that. Like I get home and I'm like sad.
Do you
there's no vibe?
Do you like kind of like make like work vacation? Like, do you have a good time when you travel?
Sometimes, you know, I like to play baccarat. So, like, if I go to the beach, I drive up to AC sometimes, and we'll spend a few hours at the baccarat table.
That's a really random thing to like to do.
Yeah.
How does one get into this?
Into baccarat?
Yeah.
I don't know. I started at blackjack, and I was like, this is bullshit. They use 12 decks. Like, how am I ever supposed to win? Baccarat, they only use 7 or 8. High rollers room, sometimes they use 4. So, you know, I love baccarat. If it's something you've never played, you should try it.
How do you spell it?
Baccrat. No,
I missed an A. Can we get a spell check on this?
Baccarat. Baccarat. And I think it's pronounced baccarat. There it is.
Gilmore spelled it right away.
Baccarat. Also, a very high-end
cologne.
perfume or cologne.
Baccarat.
That'd be a cool name to like name your kid.
Baccarat.
Baccarat.
Cut it out, Baccarat. You don't think so?
Cut it out, Baccarat.
Or like maybe a cat or like a bird. Some mischievous animal.
Baccarat.
Like a raccoon named Baccarat. Be a problem.
That's a problem, raccoon. Yeah.
Like a
We're over by where you live. Do you have like wildlife? Because I have some wildlife, and I feel like we live on two opposite sides of 202.
Yeah, we got some wildlife.
So like I have a whole raccoon thing happen on the cameras at night now. Dude. I think I might have to like name them soon. Like they're coming around that frequently.
Yo, I woke up at like 3 a.m. one time. This was like 2 or 3 years ago. I had 2 raccoons. One was on the ground like this, like trying to catch stuff, and the other one was swinging on the birdseed feeder. It was wild. This is 3 a.m.
Yeah, and they talk to each other.
It's crazy.
They're on camera like. Other one's like, I'm going home. Like, yeah,
it was wild.
I selfishly know about your kind of like launch to your career because listening to your podcast, especially like the first one, it was like very informative to understand like how you got into photography and particularly like real estate photography, and it made so much sense. It was kind of very similar to like Mikey Knapp's. Do you know Mikey?
Yeah, I do. I actually just met him in person pretty recently.
I've known Mikey since like young.
M Snaps Media.
Yeah, I know Mikey when it was like M Snaps Detailing. It was like a mobile detailing business. Yeah.
Dang,
That was it. He was always hustling things. He was much young. He was even younger than my brother. So like he would hang out with us at night sometimes, come over and kick it in the garage.
No way.
And he would just like, he was the nicest but funniest dude ever.
Yeah.
But also very, like, where he is now makes complete sense. And like I kind of see some similarities in like your like adjacent paths. Are you like, you seem like you're like a relationship guy. Like you seem like you connect with people a lot. Like, would you say that drives a lot of like your why behind your business? Because like you're not really like, you're taking pictures, and I feel like that could get repetitive. Just editing from what I do about editing. It just seems, I'm like, how could someone do this all the time? How much of it comes from just like the pure relationship of the customer? And like when you don't vibe with the customer, is it harder to create the content?
To part 2 of that question, absolutely. It makes it harder. Like, I think, when I meet someone, it's like, what do we have in common? Are we going to vibe? Does it make sense, to work together? So, yeah, I think the biggest part about being in business and what makes it fun is the relationships you make and build over time. Like, why will that person be a key component to my life, and how can I be a key component to theirs? I think that's so fun. I've always been like a mover and shaker. I feel like my dad and mom, they've always been like great at building relationships and like sales, or like my mom owned a cafe at one point in Percy called Cafe Avocado. So like she was always talking to people. She was also a bar manager where I bartended at. My dad was a bartender and in catering. Like we just like, we're people, And it's funny because like now I don't want to shoot weddings. I want to stay the hell away from everyone. Like when I shoot a house, it's great. I throw my headphones on, talk to nobody. But with that said, it's like I'm talking to people all the time outside of photography. Like, we started a networking group. We meet at the Hattery from 7 a.m. to 8:30 on first and third Tuesday. And like, I just like I probably don't need to go. Not, to sound arrogant or anything, but like, I don't need extra work right now. Like, but I always love making connections for future endeavors,
What group is that?
It's called the Bucks Business Group. I think there's another chapter in Newtown or something. But me and another gentleman kind of like came together and started this, and now
Who's that?
Mitch Diodato. He's a realtor.
Mitch Diodato. Where you at?
Yeah, seriously.
Where you at, Mitch? That's anytime people are organizing groups like that, I always like to talk to them.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just kind of like, what are you up to?
What's behind your ideas?
It's pure curiosity. I'm like, what are you guys having a party?
It kind of is though. Kind of is. But yeah, it's just like having great people in a room that are just as hungry as the next. And yeah, dude, relationship building has always been a part. Like, so when I bartended, like that, to talk about my story quick, just like the bare bones of it. When I was bartending, like I had no intentions in going into like be a photographer. No clue.
You were just going to be a bartender?
Dude, I loved it. I thought I was going to be the owner's son one day in my future, and he's still there today and he crushes it. I'm sure he'll take over the restaurant at some point. But like, if you've ever bartended, like you would know, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just fun. It's fun to talk. Like, you never know who's going to walk through that door. It could be the CEO of Merck or whatever, Pfizer, or it could be like some homeless dude down the street. And like, he's like, I got 2 nickels and a few dollars. And it's like, all right, well, let's help you out. Everyone's got, it's like you're a therapist, you're a friend, you're, someone they look up to or look down on. Like, it's just, you're just a body getting thrown into it. It's pretty sweet.
Are you a beer guy?
Yeah, I like beer.
What's like your drink right now?
Drink right now? Drink always is old fashioned. Like, I start with an old fashioned. If I go out, old fashioned.
You just
smoked if they do it.
Right off the bat?
Right off the bat.
What kind of?
One and done. Because if I have too many, Mr. Rogers coming out before he gets home.
Yeah. Oscar doesn't drink and drive. That's what he's trying to imply.
Correct.
Yeah, what was that transition like from being a bartender to then picking up a camera? Like, how did that happen for you?
So I was shooting food at the restaurant. Like, I was like, let me run your social media, because like, you guys suck at it. Like, you post like once a month maybe, and I just really wanted to help them, like, so I could be busier. I was like, let me post the food's good here, the drinks are good here, the people are great here, let me make some content for it. Mm-hmm. So I did, and I was like, damn, like, I really like this. I was also like helping my mom when I was young, like with a point and shoot camera, and I was like, this is kind of cool, it's like my creative outlet, I guess, at the time. Mm-hmm. But I had no intentions of doing it. And one day a guy who I, would come in every Thursday or whatever with his buddies. He was like a biochem engineer at Merck or whatever. It was like getting a divorce, man. I was like, oh shit, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. He's like, yeah, I see you take photos like of food in here. Like, have you ever done a house? And I was like, no, why? And he's like, well, I'm going to sell my house. I'm getting a divorce. And I was like, okay, let me go home and quick YouTube how to shoot a house and I'll do it for free. So
What year is this?
This is 2017, like right in the, like almost spring of 2017. And he lived in Upper Mountain Estates right across from Lookaway Golf Course and one of those McMansions. I show up to the property and I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like definitely in over my head. No clue what I'm doing. Like I just watched 3 hours worth of YouTube after bartending. So I didn't get home till 2 a.m. The shoot was at 9 a.m. the next day, whatever. So I get there and the realtor pulls up and he's like in a fancy Range Rover. I'm in like my Jeep Grand Cherokee that's like barely driving. And I'm like, hey, I'm Oscar. Like I'm here to shoot the house. I have like some janky Walmart tripod or something. And at that point I was just like, you know what? He asked me to do it. I'm doing it for free. Like, what do you want from me? So I get there. Realtor was super cool. His name was Jay Spaziano. And still a good friend and client today. And
just like an accidental run in there.
Yeah.
Just like a really successful
I didn't even know.
realtor the first time out. Not
Didn't
bad.
even know I was going to meet a realtor.
Not bad.
Yeah, I was like, okay, like I'm here to shoot the house. He's like, all right, if you need anything, I'm going to be talking to the homeowner. So they're talking. I'm like trying to figure out where to start. This house it's huge. It's like, 7 bedrooms, 4.5, 5.5 baths, massive yard. And the realtor's like, do you have a drone? And I was like, no, just got asked to do this last night. So, I shoot the house. And I'm like, all right, thanks everyone. I'll get these back to you as soon as I can. And I'm driving home and I'm like, how do I edit this? Like, how do I send the photos to them? I got to like pay for a file service now. Like I had to learn all this in like 24 hours. It was crazy. And I had to bartend that night. So like shot that this morning, had to go back to my house, started editing. I got halfway done. And I was like, shit, it's 3 o'clock. I got to get in the shower, go to the bar.
And you were
again.
doing this for free?
This is all free.
Well, like why though?
I have no idea. I was just like, this is cool. Like, let me get my feet wet. I'll do it for free. But I thought it would take like an hour. It took me like 3. Like,
but at that age, like you're in your young 20s, like how were you looking for opportunity or were you just like looking for a good time? Like why?
Totally just trying to help this dude that's been coming to the bar for years that I just like knew well. And he was just always a solid dude and always tipped well. I was like, I got you. You're going through a hard time. I'll do it for free. No problem. And it ended up, I didn't actually do it for free. When I sent the photo to the realtor just sent me a check. I didn't even send it. He just sent a check. And it wasn't a lot. It was like, I don't know, $200 or something at the time. But for me, that's like, half a
acknowledgement at least.
Yeah, it was like a bar shift. You maybe made $300 when you were 20 years old, 21 years old. So it was like, I just did a bar shift. So I was like, all right, this could be lucrative. So I, learned how to edit and all that stuff. And it kind of just led from one thing to another. But Jay kept calling me and calling, like he had 3 the next week, 4 the next. I was like, okay, like this is a side hustle now, I guess. Mm-hmm. And and then eventually, COVID happened. At that point, I had like 50 realtor clients, and I was like, I gotta quit the bar. So started doing real estate photography, and that's kind of.
You went 3 years with just like 50 clients at year 3, and that was your turning point to going full time.
Yeah, pretty much. Because at that point, like, they were asking me to do, like, headshots. And, like, by year 3, like, I was doing a bunch of different, like, photo jobs for realtors specifically. I didn't even touch, like, builders really yet. Yeah, it was crazy. And then when COVID happened, I was like, holy shit, I need help. So I was, like, trying to find editors. I was trying to find someone to answer the phone. I had to, like, go get another cell phone. I had 2 cell phones. It was crazy.
What role do you play in the business now? Almost 10 years later.
Manage people and do shoots that I want to do, pretty much. Oversee finances, which is probably most part of my life. I still like to connect with clients, like on a personal level. Like I'll just call a client and be like, hey, like we had a shoot with you last week, just checking in. How'd everything go? You have any questions? How'd you like your content that we got to you? And usually it's, a good answer, like they're happy or whatever. But every once in a while it's like, oh, this could have went better this way. And it's like, I take that feedback to heart, like, because my name's stamped on all this. So it's like, all right, I hear you. Like, let's make this better, So next shoot, I'll either, show up myself and do it the right way and have someone shadow me who did it, not right the first time. So that way they can learn, and it's a learning experience for everyone, a growing experience for everyone. And most of the time the client appreciates that. Sometimes it's like, hey, we're paying a premium for your services. We want it done right every time, which I understand. But, every company has growing pains, and that's kind of how I portray, mistakes or something that slipped through the cracks that I didn't see. But that's the whole point of me checking in. So yeah, I would say like client retention's a big part of my daily job, and just making sure all the moving parts are well oiled and working.
What at what point in your business, or like, I guess I'll take a step back, do you seek any sort of like mentorship actively, or like have you gotten any like coaching for your business and like how you run it? And then like what was the situations, or at what point did you make the decision to do that?
Yeah, it's a great question. I feel like a lot of people should ask themselves like that same question who are in business. So I don't have any like mentors or coaches specifically for photography businesses. However, I'm like on a ton of forums on Facebook, and I use YouTube as school pretty much for like what I do. It's just a great free asset to just learn. However, you do have to sift through the shit quite a bit, as I'm sure you know from like projects and whatnot. But
well, you're probably at this point, you're probably doing like the same thing we are, where we're just monitoring the updates and then watching like the update tutorials from different people on like how they're manipulating the software.
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
you're pretty like the level of editing you're doing. Like you're not watching 101 videos.
Yeah, no, not anymore. But I started there.
Yeah, of course.
I started there. Now I'm trying to I want to create some videos. I just haven't really, that's like a passion project. We all have these passion projects. Like if you really want to know what I want to film, I would love to film a class, like a master class on how I did it. And it's probably not the right way. Actually, I guarantee it's not the right way, but it's how I know how to do it and do it well. And it's a proven system in my eyes.
Just to give back, or what would be the rationale behind putting like time and effort behind that class?
I mean, I think I would probably monetize it to some degree so I could make the time to do it. But that wouldn't be like the end goal. Like if I could retire and just teach like what, specifically editing, I think shooting is the easier part of the job. I think making the magic happen in the edits is like, that's the wow factor. And
would you just monetize your podcast and kind of like run it through there perhaps?
Yeah, maybe. Or like just sell digital courses. I'm not even sure like what outlet that would go out to. There's just so many photographers out there that have an interest in like the industry that I work in. And I don't know if it's because of the real estate market or the amount of interior designers and the people that are in that.
It's probably social media.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Social media made everybody a content creator. And then it just made, since everybody became a content creator, the bar was here. So then you had like superior content creators, and then everybody looks to them and say like, how do you do it?
Yeah.
And you can charge for that.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not a bad thing. It's almost better for you that everyone thinks they're a content creator. I'm sure it's frustrating for you when you see people like posting online some stuff and you're just like, oh man, that is a better way to do it.
Sure.
Which brings me to my next question. Now that I'm thinking about it, is there anything that people do on social media or with their manipulating their content, whether like you produced it or maybe like Gilmar produced it for me, like that you just see people doing and you're just like, please stop doing that?
In my head, yeah. I don't think I would
tell us.
I don't think I'd ever say it. Like,
no, nobody's listening.
I don't have any like specific examples.
Don't call any. We won't call anybody out. But is there any like pet peeves that people are doing in terms of like their posting? This is a class right now. Like, what should we stop doing as amateur creators?
I think the biggest thing that I hate, and I get stuck like doom scrolling it, and I think everyone does, is like these stupid trends. I hate trends. I hate them. They're so stupid.
Yeah.
They're so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, but I guess like if you're after the views and the clicks and all that shit, like that's cool. But like, are you doing it because you want to be doing it? Or are you doing it because your competitor's doing it and they're getting a lot of views? Like, I guess it's fun. Like
that's a good pet peeve. I think I could get on that.
That makes me just want to smash my head into the wall. Like you'll never see me film for a client and do a trend. Like the biggest one that I see, it's like, oh, the social media content creators here, and it's at a construction site, and they like take a trash bag and throw it over, and then they cut, and then like throw the trash bag into the trash can. I'm just like, just stop, please.
You want to hear something funny that like I picked up recently. I met an individual that's like an investigator for the federal government for like medical crime type stuff, or like if something like the Board of Health on some sort of like government level. Retired PD cop, you know?
I'm retired.
So you know how like all the nurses were making all those videos during COVID that like they were the heroes and everything? You know what like one of the single most increases in fraud was during COVID? Nurses stealing drugs and selling them.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. He was like telling me like there's so many cases backlogged still from COVID, like and they'd be like, yeah, you know, a couple of them, they were dealing with the stress, so they would take some drugs for themselves, and occasionally it would get out of hand, and then we'd have to jam them up.
Damn.
And then he's like, yeah, we pull them into investigation and give them an opportunity to come clean and, you know, try and get their job back and everything. And sometimes they would just fight it, and we'd have to lock them up. And I'm like, what?
Whoa.
And he's like, yeah. He's like, you'd be surprised. It's the biggest number of cases. Yeah. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
That's
I'm like, oh. He's like, yeah, all those TikTok videos. This guy was like in his 60s. You thought it was so funny. He's like, yeah, they were making all the videos and stealing the drugs. I was laughing so hard. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like hilarious. Trends. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I agree with that.
I don't even know why it's a pet. Like, why do I care? You know, but like for some reason, I'm like, I have to watch it and be like, why is this person getting 2 million views on this?
Yeah, the trends are interesting ones. I don't participate on any, like, even if it's like on, like, I just don't even, if you do a trend, I might unfollow you as punishment. Because I've been on aggressive unfollow the last couple of years. Like if you do anything, unfollow. And it's not like a justice system. It's just like, I just don't want to see it. I'm down to some low numbers on Instagram because I just like I want to see like the good stuff. Mm-hmm. I want to see only Oscars pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like the algorithm pushes like so much bullshit.
It's all ads now, so you can't.
Yeah.
You can't
Every two scrolls, it's an ad.
Yeah, if you look at the analytics, all of the people that actually follow you only see your stuff through stories. So that's because we're all sitting on each other's stories, like swiping through, because the other stuff is all ads.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, if you don't get in a good rhythm, just ads. Like 10 ads. I got 10 ads in a row the other night. I was like, I might delete this app permanently. I might go delete Instagram off the. I just might go to the headquarters, just delete them.
You should make an app where there's no ads. I don't know how we'll pay for it, but like,
you should do it.
Yeah, thinking about it.
I'll back you.
I'll
be Justin Timberlake in the Facebook movie.
Yo.
He made a lot of money.
Napster, what do you have?
Yeah, Napster.
Yeah, was that it? Yeah. Wild character.
He is a wild character.
Yeah, you should do something like that. You should do like share pictures.
It sucks because like we need that outlet because that's where people go to find us. But it's like the ad heavy. It's like, please, like Meta doesn't have enough money. They need to run ads too.
I don't think you can ever create an app this far behind an app that's been created. Like I don't think you can retro create an app. There's actually a lot of like finance dudes that have studied this in terms of app creation. So what you would have to do is look at like AI and how AI is going to affect all of these things, and then create the next sharing thing through whatever AI integration you do.
Yeah, I've been in deep like what's the next thing after photo, video, then what's next? You know?
Have you seen Terminator 2? It's us shooting robots. Buy more guns, Oscar. Stop worrying about your grass.
Wait, what's one thing you do like seeing though?
Oh, good question.
I know we said what's the thing you don't like seeing. What's one thing you do like to see?
That's not going to get any views. It's hate only on this episode.
Yeah, seriously. You said the word early, like cinematography, like that's like someone that's really good at storytelling. I loved like even if it's a 7-second reel, like someone that can tell a story in a quick stint. I love it. And it's like color graded really well. It has emotion. Again, you feel like you're there. You know, I don't know how to explain it. And some real estate videographers are really good at it, mainly in the like UK or Australia. Mm-hmm. Some of these guys are just wild storytellers. But I guarantee they're charging, $8 to $10,000 on some of these $30 million listings to shoot it that way. But they're spending probably 2 to 3 days on site at this property by themselves, sunrise to sunset.
Yeah, on a listing like that, you have a budget because your commission on a $30 million house was negotiated at probably $750,000 to $3 million.
Yeah. Yeah.
750,000 to 3 million. I didn't say 750 million.
Yeah.
That would have sounded dumb.
Yeah.
That would have been cool though.
That's a unique one. What do you think
like,
about what do you think about like lighting in terms of people's amateur content? Like how can people consider their lighting better? Like what, like obviously you don't want to take a picture directly into the sun. But like what are like other little things that we can be doing with our iPhones to just like get more out of
I think the
pictures of our beach?
The simplest one that people like forget, they just like whip out their camera and take a photo. Like if you tap your screen and adjust the exposure, usually a little bit darker when you're on broad daylight, you're immediately going to get a better photo because there'll be more contrast to it. The shadows, highlights, they'll all, kind of sync up on that S curve.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about holding the phone upside down to take pictures?
It's unique.
Do you ever do that?
I have.
Yeah, that's
certain
like
scenarios.
that's my go-to. I don't know why, because like I guess maybe it's like the height the camera drops down to
Interesting.
might get a better perspective, but the perspective, like I almost never shoot with the camera straight up. I always drop it down. People occasionally like see me out there and doing it and be like, what the hell? They never ask.
That's actually the first time that I've ever heard someone that doesn't do photography like full time say that. So that's interesting. Where did you see
I
that?
feel like if I wanted to do photography full time, I could.
Yeah, you
I could
dabble.
see that.
Humbly saying that. I'm obviously not on Oscar's level.
You shoot though? Like what do you like to shoot?
Mm,
And do you have like cameras too, right?
yeah, those are two of my cameras.
Yeah,
I have a
was
lot of
gonna say,
cameras
we
and
talked
shit.
about this
I have a
before.
lot of I'm a hobbyist, obviously. I like shooting cars, Ariel, like our trips. Just like us goofing off. We have we have terabytes of what's called Goofing Off Incorporated. Dude, we have so much footage that like if somebody was like if somebody's listening to this that's like a truly good editor that just wants to team up on a YouTube channel, I'll give you a percentage of it. We have that much footage that would just go off the planet.
Terabytes.
Oh yeah, like dude, like I could show you videos that we took that. Dude, like the other day we found a crossbow, like a small little like snub nose crossbow that somebody just like left with my wife to be like, your husband and brother might want this, and now we're in my front yard like shooting this thing and it's like jammed up, and we have like I'm just like the video from that I watched back the other day is hilarious. My brother trying to shoot this thing, it finally goes off like when we're not expecting. It's fucking crazy. It's a good time. Life's short. You gotta have a good time.
Yeah, man. I love that stuff. And I think that's what should be pushed to, like, instead of these stupid trends. Like, people, like, dropping footage like that. Like, I don't know if you, like, Justin Bieber. Like, it's a poor example, right? But he'll just post the dumbest content, but it's so meaningful to him in some way. And I think that's what makes it great. Like, and that's maybe why you get so many followers,
I think I've been burnt out by, like, doing the business content, though.
I'm starting to feel that way.
I literally we use software to do most of the posting. If you might have noticed,
There's nothing wrong with that.
And it's just because like Gilmar is like our rapid shooter, and that's like I'll take pictures. I have so many pictures on my phone that are just gold of me just like literally just whipping pictures, and then like I save them for work. Like I'm just like, oh, I need that. Oh, I need that. I'm going to want that later. Or the guy sending me pictures. Like Chase takes amazing pictures of stuff. And they just never get posted if they, like, I don't have someone right now. We had someone doing that, but like someone just needs to be grabbing all of it and posting it. Cause I just don't have the, like, when you're in I guess a leadership role, it's just so much of my energy and bandwidth goes to solving things that are,
you have much bigger problems to solve than
the focus
right
is different, and like that stuff's important to me. Like how the business and the brand comes off is like I have crazy control over that. When we work with like other people, like I'm pretty quick to fire people when it comes to like marketing and different things like that. Just because if you don't get what I'm trying to tell you, like it's just I can't do it. Like you're the expert. Right. So when I'm working, like me and Gilmar have like a really crazy chemistry. So it's easy to work with Gilmar. And then like,
I can feel that.
But like when I hire cause like we hire other content creators, like we've worked with you.
Sure. I got fired like the next day. I remember.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. It's easier to jump from that. Cause like I had Gilmar from the beginning of Revival. And then he worked for me full time, so that I went from him full time to like Gilmar in his business. So I still kind of had Gilmar like when we needed him. So like when we started to have to hire like other creators for things, it was kind of like, this isn't fun. Like, what if I'm trusting this is gonna be okay? So we were just like, we hired you because like I was like, well, like we know he's gonna be like, it's gonna be fine. So like I knew you pretty well at that point just from like having lunch and seeing you around.
Yeah.
But like it was more so like observing your approach to the product that I was like, whatever happens here, it's gonna come out okay. I know that you prefer to like converse and like get the feedback and be like, oh, what was good on this job and important.
Sure.
But I'm like, I just want someone that's badass to show up and make us look amazing so that I don't have to worry about it.
There's also, there's a lot of scenarios where clients are like, I'm hands off. I'm not even going to be there. Like, here's the homeowner's name. Make this shit awesome. It's like, all right. I love that because I get free creative freedom. And usually, you know, like it's hard when there's a lot of hands in the pot, right? Like, I'm sure you get this a lot, right? Like the husband wants one thing, the wife wants another, the kids want this and that. Like that can be difficult.
Yo, it's wild when the kids get a say. I've had kids chime in on like 6-figure decisions.
Damn.
And you're just like, whoa.
Who are you?
Whoa. The 11-year-old should not be making this decision. We don't care what she wants. You pay for this. Is your dream house.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, no, everybody's included. I'm like, oh, well, I need this decision tomorrow. And she's got a dance recital tonight. So what time can she meet? Because we got to get this shit done.
Zoom, 10 o'clock.
You know what I'm saying? But I also don't have kids that age. So like, I don't know. It could change for me. I could be a complete hypocrite. I don't know. I'll be honest about it.
Yeah, because we be making the high level decisions.
But content, like, do you feel the pressure creating people's content? Because like you're kind of creating like the bullets that are going to be fired for like the people downrange. Like if there's no pictures being made, the sales aren't like the lead generation's not happening. The sales aren't happening. Like, do you feel that weight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
And some projects a lot more than others. Right?
You're the tip of the sales spear.
Yeah, and then some, like, now we've kind of evolved into, like, however you say it, boutique marketing agency. Like, we help with social media. We help with strategy. We help with campaigns. And, like, some people want us to completely run that out for them. And that can be stressful. Because it's, like, it's not just, like, hey, we were going to go shoot content for you and then post it and, like, hope it sticks, right? Like, we have to, like, sit down, like, multiple times. Like, who are you? What do you want to be? Why is your brand this way right now? What do you want it to be? In how long? What's the timeline on this? How often do you want to meet with us? How hands-on do you want to be? How hands-off do you want to be? What's your budget? Let's talk. Yeah. Like, it's like...
You're consulting. You're not quoting.
Yeah.
I love saying that.
That's a great quote.
Yeah. I had a sales meeting like a couple Fridays ago that went so bad. And I... was like had this great rapport with the husband, car guy, about my age. I'm like, yeah, dude, let's do this. Let's put this addition on your house. Like, what do you want to do? And then like his wife came in and we didn't have any rapport.
Oh boy.
And she wanted a quote. Like she didn't care. Like no matter what I said, she was like wanted whatever I said to stop saying and just numbers on a piece of paper and hand it to her so she could look at it. And I was just like, I'm sorry, I don't see how that will serve you.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, well then, I guess that's where we'll leave it. I was like, okay. Why would you call a company like us if you want someone to come in here and just give you McDonald's menu?
Seriously.
Like, and then I explained, like, usually when you explain to people, like, well, like, yeah, I could quote this, but like, after you answer our questionnaire and your design questionnaire, this quote's going to change based upon your preferences. There's no cookie cutter quote for custom construction,
especially custom.
Yeah, it's tailored to your tastes and your selections, especially when there's like a bathroom or a kitchen involved. There's so much expenditure in those areas that you can't just like wing a quote and then you're gonna hate me. So like I could imagine when you're getting into like these higher ticket relationships, like you have to sit down and understand everything from them first. Like, do you find
why we're podcasting is like why I made the podcast. People don't know what to expect when they have a custom home builder come in.
Yeah.
That my podcast is literally to set the ground rules to understand how your workflow works, because you can't break that workflow or your business won't work. It won't run efficiently.
I won't break it. I used to break it for people and like accommodate it and then like clean it up on like the back end before you start construction, to start being like, oh dude, we need the customer to pick out tile because they didn't want to do this back then.
Yeah, 3 months ago. or
Yeah,
whatever.
so like, and that just causes stress. And it's just like, once you get to a certain point, you're like, oh, I don't have to do it this way.
Yeah.
You like, you don't have to do it this way from the very beginning, but it takes like, I think sometimes it just takes pain in order to change.
Yeah, there's also like a little bit of a gamble up front when you like give pushback to a client when you like might need that client. Like, oh, I need that for payroll. Like, I need that deposit or something, when you're first starting out. And it's like, now I'm like, let's gamble a little, like I'm going to give you pushback.
I still don't feel that. The gambling with the client. Like, if I want you as a client, like, it's done. Like, I just like have to work with you. I get so upset if like you, like that one I wasn't too upset about because I've gotten enough like coaching and training from like different like for like sales and things to realize like not every customer is yours. And when the vibe is that like caustic right off the bat before I'm there to help you and it's immediately aggressive.
Yeah, I
like
hate that.
I don't want to do this for 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
No person, like I've dealt with like celebrities and crazy successful people and average business, like no one is worth like being treated subhuman.
I totally
You've
agree.
seen it. I will shut that shit down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
I'll
don't
shut
play
it down. I will leave. I don't care.
We don't play
do
that
that.
shit.
You don't play that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who does.
The Billboard 100's not a thing anymore, dude. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here.
Is there a sponsored segment in this podcast?
Do you want a sponsored segment?
I think it'd be fun.
You did Oscar Michaels?
No, like with another brand or something, like High Noons or something. Oreos.
Yeah, you'd start a beer company and you can promote it. You know what we should do? We should just do Oreos. We should start promoting brands that like, and then sell it to them.
Absolutely.
Make up a promo code.
Promo code.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like, go to Oreos.com.
Get
Use
these double
promo code
stuffed.
Bucks Townies.
Yeah, use our affiliate links.
Is your last name Greek, by the way?
Everyone always asks me that. I was actually impressed that you pronounced it correctly. Mikols. It's shortened from Mikołajczyk, which is Polish. Yeah. Grandfather was in World War II and never got like any checks because no one could ever spell our last name right. So he's like, screw this. Like, I'm shortening it.
He fought for the Nazis?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe that's why. They just didn't want to pay him.
Damn.
Money was tight towards the end.
I don't know. You might be onto something. I don't know.
You don't know what side he fought on? How crazy would that be if somebody's grandfather was like, yeah, I fought in the war, and like the entire time you thought they fought in the war. And then you like start pulling out, after he dies, they pull out a chest, and you're like, wait a minute. What is that? That's all wrong. Your brother joined the Marines because he thought grandfather fought in the Marines? He didn't. He fought for the... Right.
Yeah, you fall for the other side, yeah.
Could have happened, Gummer.
Could have happened.
In all the situations in the entire world, like all the people that had to have happened at least one time.
For sure.
Oh, more than once.
What other, besides golf, like what other hobbies does Oscar have? And grass, landscaping, obviously.
Yeah, that's just like that's like more of a battle than a hobby.
That happens when you become a 30-year-old man.
Dude,
You pick up like a certain amount of things, and it's either jiu-jitsu,
yo,
guns, right?
sure.
Golf,
Yeah, for sure.
or lawns.
Maybe grilling.
Grilling, yeah. And
Guys are
grilling's
into that.
definitely on there. Grilling is an archetype, a 30-year-old man
Hell
archetype.
yeah. Hell yeah.
How many of those are you?
Grass, golf, guns, grilling. I just got a Blackstone like last year, so I'm like, let's try and flat top it.
A lot of G's.
And then what was the fifth one or fourth one?
Jiu-jitsu.
That has not hit my repertoire
Combat.
yet. I would like to go though. You've told me a lot about this. Some other people have told me about that. I'm like, I should probably just go try it out.
I just ankle pick him right now off the chair. Just
Oh,
pull him off the
Jesus
chair. Oh, go right now.
yeah, it's therapeutic, right? Like,
Yeah. Like, have you
Shed some
ever
light on this.
like met or interacted with guys that are like, yeah, I'm just looking for a men's group. Like, I'm just looking for something. I'm just looking for something. It's called jiu-jitsu.
That's it.
Like every time someone's like, I think I'm gonna start a men's group. It's like, bro, we're there. We're there on Friday night.
Hit the mat.
We're there at 6 in the morning. We're
Really?
there in the evenings. They're there. The guys are there, and they're the exact same as you, and they need you too.
and they need you to.
Yeah, it's like you if you see like social media posts or like different things about just like male camaraderie and companionship and like the lack of it. Walk past the jiu-jitsu gym at like 6:30 at night. There's no absence. It's a good time. Like that's what we got to do. Like if you're not that into it, like
You get
I'm sorry,
into
you
it,
just
Gilmore?
No, but I've
He's
shot
building.
at the gym plenty of
building.
times. Yeah, but I mean the community's there. People were great, so I agree with everything he's saying. I've seen it firsthand, like how
Nice.
how well everyone works together and how they challenge each other. It's really cool.
All different age groups? Like, what are we talking here?
What, are you trying to wrestle with kids or something?
Yo.
Hey, you signed that form. We can make these jokes.
Yeah, we're protected.
Yeah, we're protected, dude. You signed your life away. No, I'm
No
kidding.
one.
No, it's done by most gyms they'll have like kids earlier, and then they'll have like, depending upon if it's like an MMA gym or just a jiu-jitsu gym, then they'll have like beginners or just grappling, and then like MMA striking, or like just grappling and then advanced grappling, like different times.
What do you mean? Like, people are like, they're putting
Oh, so like some
flesh to flesh?
flesh to flesh, blood
Like,
to
it was just like, there's knuckles flying.
Body
and
on
stuff?
body. No,
Oh no, gloves.
Okay.
I mean, if you don't want to wear gloves and you have like an agreement with somebody, we're not gonna.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it hasn't happened. I
Gonna
would
let
be
it
lying
rock.
if I was like, somebody would watch this and be like, "You totally lied on that podcast." They would. No, it's gloves, and then like the MMA gloves you see in like a UFC fight, those are typically what you're gonna see only in an MMA
Like those
fight.
real, like, thin ones, right?
Yeah,
the
they're like
hand covers?
4-6 ounce,
Yeah.
maybe 8 ounce gloves, and then like you start getting like your 10s, 12s, 16s are like more like heavier boxing gloves.
Boxing, right?
And that's usually if you're doing bag work or sparring, like you're usually wearing like shin pads and like a heavier boxing glove. Boxing gloves aren't necessarily just to protect the other person's face. It's also to protect your hands.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
bare knuckle fighting or boxing back in the day, when they compare boxers, I don't even know, from like the early 1900s, like we're probably talking World War II or before, like if you're comparing boxers then to now, the amount of body shots that were thrown back then versus now, were like, it's way different. Because like if you punch somebody in the face with no glove on or just your hand taped up, like you're having a bad day in 1910, right? And then you got a broken hand in 1910. It's like bad day. Like, they don't even have cold packs.
no.
Right? What are you supposed to do?
Frozen meat on it.
Dude,
Steak.
like literally just go put your hand in like the meat freezers.
Yeah.
It's a bad day. So yeah, like I think it's all about just the respecting the opponent or like the person you're training with. Like combat sports you can't do by yourself. Like you can't practice fighting by yourself. So you need to have like this camaraderie and support for one another to like, in order you can't get better if I'm not getting better.
Sure.
And then at a certain point you might be so good that you need everybody else to get so much better so that you actually get anything out of it.
Yeah.
You got people leveling up. So like it's
that.
a constant state of like trying to make sure everybody's getting better, and it's addicting.
I enjoy bag work. Like when I go to the gym, like hitting the bag, like that's some type of therapy I've never, felt before I did it. It's fun. Is that like a warm up for like what you do?
Well, like bag work,
Or
no,
like
it's like a different, like bag work is like just like running.
Yeah. All right. I can see that.
It's like a part of like you work to do bag work. You're gonna do your cardio. You're
Stretches.
you're probably gonna want to do some mobilization, right? Some trainers, some PT trainers don't believe in mobilization nowadays. Though, if you haven't seen any of these videos going around,
I was born without my hips attached, so I had like hip dysplasia. So like when I was born, I had to wear like one of those braces for like a year. Yeah.
hip
My
dysplasia.
Yeah, my parents didn't think I was gonna walk.
No way.
Yeah.
How do we just get into this? Like at this part of the podcast, you should start out every podcast with that.
You said like mobility stuff, and I was like, yo.
Oh damn! You remember that time I almost
So like
never walked?
my my hip flexors, dude, like are so tight, and like that's one thing every morning. Like I try to like at least spend 5-10 minutes.
So take us to the beginning here. You were born, and you just like your hip flexors were what now?
I had hip dysplasia, so like my legs weren't attached and my hips.
Yeah, I don't think I know what hip dysplasia even is.
Pull it up. It's wild.
Hip dysplasia.
It's gonna pull up like a golden retriever or something.
I don't even. Dysplasia maybe. Oh, so wrong. I was so wrong.
That's why you're a chef, Gilmar, not a medical guy.
So I had to wear like a leather brace, like to support my,
Just
that,
to like
that
keep,
ball.
just
that
to
goes in
like
there.
keep you like tightened up. And
Yeah.
what, you just built like the cartilage and like everything around there. I said that real weird. Don't look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like you built
Yeah,
like the muscle to hold it in.
Yeah, I think like the tendons like needed time to develop. You know, I should look into this more as part of my life, apparently. My dad's like, yeah, we still got that in a Ziploc bag somewhere. It's like this leather thing, you know?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I feel like,
It's disgusting. You should probably throw that out.
I feel like you've been with your girlfriend for a while, but if you weren't, like, I feel like that's something like you like share with like girls when you go on first dates. Like you pull out the bag, you pull it. Yeah, you see how good I am. Look at where I started.
Start from the bottom.
Like, I wait, like your mom just shows up at the bar and she's like, "I make sure you forgot this example."
Hang it up.
He's so strong.
Yeah, he's so strong.
He's got sturdy hips.
Is your mother Southern?
It's wild. No, not
I had to do it as respect. I had to do it as respect. She's probably, are both your parents Polish?
No. My mother is Irish, English, and something else. I feel like I should know this, but I just don't.
Dude, you've just been so hard grinding, dude. Like media, bro.
Yeah,
no disrespect to the family. We should know more about you. But we don't.
But we don't.
It's okay.
But yeah, so like now I can like run and stuff. I tore my ACL when I was in like 8th grade, so that kind of like put a halt to like my running. But I was pretty quick. Like before that happened, I was fast.
Did you play any sports in school?
Oh yeah, I played baseball my whole life.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So like how soon, like how long did this hip dysplasia like truly affect you? Were you were probably running by 5?
Like yeah, a year and a half I would say. Like it was like they took the brace off and I was like walking like a champ.
Oh damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
Can't say the same for Forrest Gump. You know what I'm saying?
No, you can't.
I thought he was gonna tell us a story like that. Like he just like took off running and the thing broke off of him. I was like, you're kind of stealing the story. It's a stolen valor.
Stolen valor. Yeah.
It's just Goodwill Hunting.
Like if you look back, yeah, sometimes I just come into a room and just solve equations on the board.
Was that Step Brothers?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
I love Step Brothers.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Do you ever meet anyone and feel like you knew them in a previous life?
Yeah, that happens often.
Yeah.
Usually when I'm traveling, like I'll go like after a long day of work, I'll just go sit at the bar and like sometimes it's like you just sit next to and it's like, do I know you from somewhere? You know?
That's your move?
I wouldn't say it's my mood, it just kind of happens, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'll go have dinner and it's like some random dude sitting there by himself. Hey, what's up, man? Where you from? You know, whatever. Small talk and then it's like, oh yeah, shit, we do a lot of the same things. Are you my brother? You know,
your grandfathers fought together.
Yeah, they got the same suit in our closets.
Yeah,
it's like whoa.
Yeah, you meet Vander Winklevoss.
A lot of armbands.
Yeah, dude.
A lot of armbands.
Yeah, they were really about the Livestrong bracelets. You ever notice that? The people that wore the Livestrong bracelets, where are they at right now?
Dude, yellow bracelets.
Which side of the line are they on?
That's a good question.
We got the research on the Livestrong bracelet people.
Yeah. If like, do you think I'm not gonna do it? I'm not gonna do it. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
That's the next step.
This guy's too reputable to say them things.
Sorry, I have a question about this photo right here.
Ask your question.
How many exposures was this photo, and how did you like not get flash in the tile? If you used flash, was this flambient? Was this natural? What was that?
Nice use of words. This was a flambient shot for sure. So I took one ambient exposure of this, which was just like, you know, my base layer.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I'm seeing this,
Is that like the HDR feature on the like what camera frame do you shoot on?
yeah. So for safety net, like I shoot, you know, bracketed shots HDR, right? So I do a 2 EV3, so that's 2, you know, stops apart, 3 shots.
Mm-hmm.
I use just the middle exposure as like I never use all 3. I just take them just so I have, you know, a safety net. So that first one's ambient, and then that's probably, I'd say, like anywhere between 7 to 10 flash pops, just depending. So the foreground, you see that little half wall there, like that the glass wall is built into.
Mm-hmm.
So I popped the flash like to the right side of the camera, behind the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Probably bounced it off the ceiling or the wall behind me because they were all white, just to give it, you know, some like texture and contrast there in the foreground.
I feel so bad for the people listening, not because we're saying this, but because they have like no appreciation for how much detail is going into like
It's a lot of work.
Like layering the pictures like that.
Yeah, it's honestly to edit that image that took a solid 35 minutes.
Do you think with like advancements in AI that soon you'll be able to do that quicker? Because
unfortunately, yeah,
Adobe's doing like some pretty wild updates every month. Like, have you messed with any of like the generative fills or anything like that?
For sure. It saves time.
Yeah.
I hate it, but it saves time. Because now there's like no skill going into it.
Yeah, but like you're pivoting into like you're a relationships guy. So like just because like the photography's taking a hit, like you as a business and like you as a brand like will only grow from that. Because like you're doing
It's a double-edged sword, right?
Yeah.
Like that's how I see it. Like I really enjoy it. Like because before people that didn't have the skill set to know how to do it can do it. Just at a click of a button or typing a small prompt.
So I understand. It's like it was more like the exclusivity, like you put the work in, so you should be able to do it. Now somebody that never put the work in can just do it. You'll never get those hours back.
We're harnessing AI more than ever now, though. So like just recently, I just built out a full CRM custom built for our business, and I used to use just like generic CRMs that were built for real estate photographers, and I was like, screw this, like nothing works the way I want it to work.
Why wouldn't you use like Pipedrive or something like that? Why would you? Yeah. Do you know what Pipedrive is?
Yeah. So like,
why? But so like, I'm asking not in a condescending way. More
no,
so like,
a great question.
If you know what Pipedrive is, why would you choose to build that out over using a Pipedrive?
So, Pipedrive.
It's type software.
Yeah, exactly. So essentially that's what I did, but I did it through custom prompts. So I used a mix
platform?
of Cursor and Claude AI. Also used like with Gemini to help code some of the stuff like hard code. I know like surface level HTML and CSS and JavaScript just so I could dive into the code to make sure it was laid out the way I wanted it to be. Also, my brother-in-law is a huge coder as well.
So
anyways,
your data is all getting uploaded through what? Like somebody?
That's all local.
Like
local server.
So it's all local at your house?
Yeah.
What are you running on, like a
NAS system, yeah. Yep.
So you have a NAS, not a full hard drive, not like a full server.
Yeah. So
what NAS system? Like, are you running like 4?
I think it's an 8. It's an 8 box right now. But the next goal is so there's a company in Denmark, in Sweden, that is a virtual server, and a lot of it's going to be backed up there. It already is, but
back it up there, but still access it locally.
Yeah.
Yeah. My problem with the NAS. Or like a local, like a dynamic server or anything like that. It's just like the backup situation. Like the security is there, but then like if your house burns down, the whole plan is out the window.
Yeah, the nice part about the like virtual cloud, so like essentially you're buying a virtual machine that they host and cloud store for you in like a highly secured, you have to have multiple API keys to access it. So
what, through your NAS system or through the Sweden system?
So the NAS backs up every hour on the hour or sooner, it might even be more, to this virtual machine. So if like the house ever burnt down, I could easily access it with these API keys and just rebuild, just pull it to my local server and just reboot it.
Where are you keeping your keys?
Well, where do you keep your keys? The only place everyone keeps their keys.
I hide them.
Yeah, for sure.
I just keep them in soda cans and I plant them in the park.
I mean, you kind of have to. So, so I built out this whole CRM, and now, like, I don't know if you probably haven't experienced it yet because we didn't do anything yet together, but for this, like, project. But when you get, like, it's a client experience now. Like, it's wild what this does.
Yeah,
like,
I'm interested to, like, I might just, like, if you don't mind, I might just, like, test it.
You absolutely should.
Just because, like, I'm always very interested in when people build out their stuff, like, from scratch like that.
I never wanted to until I ran into the frustrations that I did. The biggest thing, like, for me, we don't just do real estate photography. Like, we get, some commercial for, like, clients, they want a gallery to select images before they pay. Real estate agents, they just give me every single photo you took.
Oh, I see. So, like, Hotels. It's more so, like, the tailored, like, the prompt from the customer, being able to ask them questions in the beginning, all those things you can tailor better.
For sure. And now the automations that we have set up are insane, like client retention, like the automations and you can do this through other softwares, but I don't have to pay for it now because I build it. So like Dropbox, we don't use Dropbox anymore. Google Drive, don't use it. Google Chat, don't use it. Email, don't use it.
Yeah.
It's all built within the CRM and I don't have to pay for it.
Within the NAS.
Within the NAS. That's where it's stored. It's locally running from, so like we'll push it to, it's something called Vercel.
Yeah.
So like,
that's what that was. Okay.
So, like, when I push updates...
Because I figured your team wasn't, like, remote accessing
Oh, no way.
the NAS through your Ethernet cable from your that would just be wild.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That's just for me, for like updates.
The podcast doesn't need to understand why that's a problem.
Nor do they probably care.
Yeah, and now they're just understanding how many more annoying nerd shit things I know about.
But real quick, to answer your question about the glass, the best way to get reflections off or to pop the flash directly above the glass itself. So like literally just holding the flash above the glass, hitting, white ceiling, letting it bounce, and then just fall. And it gets rid of all your glare.
How important, I see you in a lot of the videos of you shooting, you using a gimbal. How important is using a gimbal, if at all, and how much do you work out to carry that around?
It's clearly, as everyone sees, not much. Not
the
enough.
You don't work out because you're carrying that thing around. You no more hip dysplasia, that's for sure.
Seriously, I treat it as like a third arm or third leg.
You've just practiced that much with it to kind of just know how to use it.
It's just invaluable to me. If I don't have that, I couldn't create the videos that I create.
How much, when you get a piece of equipment like a gimbal or a new drone, how much time are you spending before you're actually going and using it in a professional setting where you're charging for using it?
I'd say 50 to 100 hours.
So it's just you flying around, you walking around, just using the new gimbal, just figuring it out, make sure you got all the cool features.
Yeah, I would say when I got the FPV drone, 6 years ago or 5 years ago, I flew that thing for a solid 50 hours in my backyard through my house, before I even thought about bringing it into a luxury home.
That was my favorite thing about FPV when it started becoming affordable to people like us.
Hell yeah.
That
and also you didn't have to build your own, tinker with all those parts and shit.
Yeah, the building your own's kind of sweet though.
It's definitely cool.
And then the GoPro, the cameras on the drones, the DJI drone, for instance, aren't that great. So you usually have to mount another camera anyway.
Yeah.
And then those chassis, if you didn't build your own chassis, it's kind of hard to get the GoPro to you got to zip tie it or duct tape it to the thing, which is wild to think about.
Now there's 3D printing and shit.
Yeah. So watching somebody open a front door and then the camera fly through the house. I don't know. Have you seen any of the Ernst Brothers stuff?
Yeah.
Do you shoot any of their stuff?
No, I know the guy that does.
He has time lapse FPV shots that I'm about.
Yeah.
I don't know if that guy would ever listen to this, but that is so sick when he has the drone coming down and flying through the house, and then it's being built while he's flying through it.
That's AI, but it's sick.
Don't you dare.
Sorry.
It's not.
He does actually.
I'll send you the
really
edit.
Great construction ones down in Center City for hyperlapses.
You really think it's AI?
For sure.
What aspect of it though? Because the house, if he's getting the shots and the progressions through the whole thing.
So you prompt AI. So with the start clip, which is the before it's built type shot, and then you give it the end clip and you say fill in the middle, and he'll probably go and give it progression shots through.
I feel like I would notice that if it was AI.
You'd be surprised with the new AI stuff out there. It's
good.
It's intense.
I'll send you the video and you tell me if it's AI or not.
All right, and we'll put it on the episode, and then we'll.
No, we
tag
don't want to
him.
give him. We don't want to tag him. He's got to come on.
Dude, he's a really cool dude, and he's got
free
a great
tags.
story.
You got to sit down with us for at least 60 minutes to earn these videos.
Listen here, buddy. But no, he does sick videos for the Eagles, the Flyers. He's the FPV guy in Philly to go. I think he's done some wild shoots cross country.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
With your podcast and your content creation and just the marketing thing, how easy is it for you to see how to charge for something?
Now, I feel I've gotten better at it, but again, it's I'm consulting, not quoting again. That's a great way to put it. And it's so true. It's every project is so different, and the client's expectations are so different. So when I'm they have to fill out a questionnaire type form when we have a job, and the first thing we do is a discovery call. Tell me everything you want to, talk about on this project or do for this project. Then I get bare bones outline of what it is, and it's like, all right, let's do a site visit, you know, like if it's a big project, right? So let me come over and like let's talk through it, let's walk through it, show me what you know are going to do or already did, and from there it's like I have a pretty good understanding of like what needs to be done. I always try and push the envelope a little bit because a lot of people just don't know what can be done, or like they don't know that we offer a service like that. Like for example, like construction, like progress shoots. Like I think that's such a key element to document on like a full house custom home build. Like why would you not want to do that? You know, like let's shoot 4 phases for you. They're like, oh, I thought you could just come out when it's done. It's like, yeah, we can do that. It'll be much cheaper and it'll still be cool. Like what if we document it from the ground up? You know, like let's do some talking head stuff. Like why is this cool? What are you doing that's unique? Why is it custom? What's custom? You know, like there's just like little things like that. Also like AI, like day to night transitions, or like start to finish AI transitions. Like that's all new. Like a lot of people don't even know about it. Like we just did a video the other day for real estate where we dropped AI family in like different areas of the house. So we prompt AI with like we grab a stock photo of family, prompt it to AI and say we need the same people for every single frame. So that way it's the same family. It's not like 6 different families throughout the house.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, and it's dope. It's like they're cooking in the kitchen, the kids are playing in the pool, in the lawn, whatever. So, yeah, I think like all these new elements that are coming out are like cool to have. You know what video I wanted to do? I just looked down at your pup. I think it'd be sick to strap a GoPro to like a dog and like just let it run wild.
Yeah, we crashed at FPV, or I got crashed into last weekend on a dirt bike. I was ripping and Rambo was chasing me, and he is so fast. And the GoPro, or like the GoPro that was mounted FPV just like flies off, and the shot like I just whack in the back, like, and then but the videos slowed down of Rambo running are the most legit shots ever. Like I always want to put like the most dramatic music to it because he looks like his hair's all like and just like, yeah, he kicks up mud. Like if he takes off running and he's like in front of you up until probably like 30 miles an hour, he's kicking up mud. Like you're getting dirt kicked up at you from a dog. You'd be like, bro. And when you drive past him, he looks up at you like, yeah, man, we're going so fast.
Speeding.
Yeah.
You know, but like to bring it like to like that emotional pull and that like feel thing, like which would be kind of sad. And like I think like Toyota commercials have done it and stuff before. Like they show the pup and then it's like halfway and then it's like end of life. Like I think that'd be cool to show for like a really like sentimental real estate video, because for real estate, like people buy for an emotional like heartstring pull, and it's like if you can imagine raising a family in this house and having that dog and the memories created, like that's what's special, and that's what's gonna get people to buy a $10 million house or whatever.
Yeah, but the aspect that like a house is an investment is such a lie. Like a house is such an emotional purchase. Like you should really buy your house because like you want to live there, or like you want to raise your family there. Like who cares how much it costs? Like
seriously,
at the end of the day, like I mean, I'm obviously saying this from a privileged position, obviously, of having witnessed like so many people do the whole process, that the ones that are just like, look, like we're only going to do this one time and we want to love it, like they're the ones that are the best to work with. Not because they're like they just spend whatever money, that's usually not completely the case, but they're in it for like the enjoyment rather than like, oh my God, I hope we don't lose money on this. Like it's been so long since I've worked. The only projects that I work on now that are like, oh my God, we're gonna lose money on it, would be like our own flip projects, which I hate saying like flip, like,
and that's different,
rebuilds,
though.
like, and that's like us being like a smart business. Like, oh shit,
yeah, let's look at numbers.
Stay in business. But when people, I love working with customers that want to enjoy the process, but also like want to enjoy the process because they want to enjoy their home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I mean, if you have the money, who the hell cares? Like I want to spend that money because I want to enjoy it.
Hey, you can't take it with you.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't think, anyways.
I mean, that'd be cool if you like get to heaven or hell, or like you're in front of Osiris and he's just like, all right, dude, how much money did you bring?
Yo,
be like, none. Be like, oh, we got another one. But then like you go into heaven, but you like have to stand in line for like the assist column. Like, weren't buried without any money. But you need assistance.
What if you get cremated?
What if you get cremated?
You like automatically need assistance.
Yeah, I've thought about that. Like, what if you get cremated? Do you just like show up looking different? Show up and look like a charred hot dog. That's still crazy. Human. Be like, we got a grilled one.
A human charred hot dog.
Another one that thought it was a good idea. Let's put them in the line.
Should have been a tree.
We got to rebuild them.
Yeah. Should have put in a coffin.
Gee, God's not going to be happy about this.
Should like, damn, he's disappointed in you. Not allowed.
Yeah, be like, why would you think lighting yourself on fire is a good idea? Well, I was dead. Just trying to save space.
Makes sense.
I wanted to be put in a jar.
Be like, save space. You were in the ground. Yeah, when I die, I want to be buried as like one of those trees. Like you can be buried as like with like a seed and like I don't know what it's called. With that like
the pod.
Pod. Yeah.
Yeah, but what if it doesn't grow? Ooh. Or what if it dies? Like the tree gets like a year old and just
you sue them. You sue the estate.
It's in the clause.
The estate sues. I mean, like,
yeah,
it's supposed to be a tree.
I feel like Oscar. Like, would you ever buy a star and name it, or like, do you own a star? No. Do you own like a manatee or anything like that? You never adopted like any animals online.
You support children in Africa? Penny a day?
Not a penny a day, but I have.
South America?
Pandas. Remember that panda thing?
Yeah, World Wildlife Federation.
My grandmother she paid like $19.95 a month. I think it was a scam, but
to save the pandas. Yeah.
Like I appreciate it because like that's cool, but
only for that rapper to come out with a song named Panda. Panda.
Oh yeah, that was a great song.
That song was fire.
Shout out Designer. He changed up his whole thing now. He doesn't sound like that anymore.
Really?
Yeah, he went back to like New York rap. So he's actually rapping now.
Dang, all right.
Yeah.
Different direction.
Yeah, I think it was time for him. I've seen that with a couple of artists where there's this one guy that was doing drill rap and now he's a jazz artist. Like he plays the trumpet and stuff.
I like that.
Crazy. I'm like, wow, what a transition.
Seriously.
Yeah, like right now Oscar's a drill rapper and then he just like if he got into jazz it would be like the equivalent of him getting into like porn.
So you got that system built out.
Has anybody ever like contacted you for like be like their OnlyFans shooter?
No, I don't.
You have a beard that like if I was like in that business, I'd be like, he seems like he's got it together. I could trust this guy.
It'd be like backroom, like casting couch type, like shoot.
No, solo.
POV.
Yeah.
Yo,
and for the record, I'm a girl.
I'm a girl.
I mean, we are close to New Hope. Like some guys might hit him up.
Oh, I could imagine. Thought about it. Maybe they have. I probably just hopefully right over that message, you know.
Yeah,
I don't think Lindsay would approve of that one.
Yeah,
she'd be like, "What? No." I'd probably also be like, "I'm not." You know.
Yeah,
they'd be like, "Do you want to eat steak this month, Lindsay?
You want to go get a porterhouse or?"
Yeah, you want.
This is how the meat's made.
Steak or ground beef? Pick your.
The Odette's membership's not going to pay for itself.
Yeah, well, I have a question about we were talking about how musicians transition into things like where your business is now. Do you see it heading somewhere else, or do you want to stick with luxury real estate photography and video?
So, I mean, I'd love to, make a pivot at some point. What that pivot is, I'm not really sure. I do like to teach. I don't know if I'm like any good at it yet. But I like to help people. I think that's like why I was here,
Mm-hmm.
Like I just enjoy like even like if I'm never the smartest person in the room when it comes to media. Like I never have been, probably never will be, but like I enjoy like growing and learning from people that like really have an understanding. Like and just working with some of those people, like some of those like gaffers, that's what they call them, like people that are on set. They do like all the lighting, all the audio, all the wiring.
Is there a gaffers union?
There's got to be.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's probably where I knew that word from.
Yeah. So, like, just working with those people, like, this dude that I worked with, his name's Steven, and he's, like, helped me with a bunch of edits, and it's been awesome, Like, working with someone that just really understands the industry and, like, stuff like that. It's just been fantastic. What's going on, man?
I guess we got to wrap it up. We need some signs. All right, we're gonna wrap it up.
Wrapping it.
Gilmar, Gilmar, you want to take us out, or do you want me to do this one? Thanks for so much for coming on.
Dude, thanks for having me.
We gotta hang out more. I
would
know
love
you're
that.
busy like fighting your lawn and all, but you should hit me up.
Dude, just come over and you can weed whack and I'll mow.
I'm not weed whacking.
Oh, come on, dude.
I wheelie dirt bikes. I don't want to
Yeah.
landscaping. I like a nice lawn. I like to watch it. I like to look at your lawn though. Someday I'll have time for a lawn.
I didn't think I would, but
I'll get a
like,
robot lawnmower and just Zumba lawn.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. Are they effective? I don't know.
We'll find out on the next episode.
That's
Figure
right.
it out.
You have to come back. I
would love
appreciate
that.
you coming on.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming.
I know Gilmar appreciates it.
Absolutely.
He's a huge fan of yours.
Oh, let's
I thought
connect,
you guys knew each other, but I didn't realize you didn't know each other. So now you
Yeah.
do. This has
We
been a
do
big
now.
day.
Yeah, we'll go get lunch or something.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, it'd be
I
cool.
love that.
I also love meeting people and people in the same spaces. So it's nice to collaborate and see
Hell yeah.
what we can learn
What
from
do you
each other.
shoot? Would it be, outside of podcasts?
Yeah, a lot of real estate, not real estate, more like construction,
All right.
architectural, and food photography, and there's
Oh,
also
that's
some clothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Talk about some stuff.
yeah. So we could
Is he-
definitely.
I feel like
Do you
I
work
feel
for
like-
him?
I'd work with him a lot. Yeah.
You work with him, not
Mhm.
for
I
him.
feel he doesn't work for me anymore. He went on his own.
I was about to say,
You
I'm
guys,
gonna
we'll
steal
connect
him.
the two of you guys. I
Yeah.
feel like Gilmar's got a lot to talk to you about.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like he does.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah, talk to the guy.
We're gonna talk about
Where should
skiing.
people find you? And we'll close it out there.
Instagram's awesome. Or
That's
just
the best
go
way.
right to our website.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll
Don't
put-
call my cell phone.
We'll
please.
put the links down in the bio.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Dude, thanks. This has been Oscar Mikols, Gilmar, Andrew, Bucks Townies.
Bucks
Thanks for
Townies.
listening.
Thanks for listening.